we have 33, 32 now, so 2 missing. Number 8. Number 8. Who else? Number 8. And 31. Okay, let's start. And again, if you are using the virtual background, make sure I can see you clearly. I can see you clearly. Because sometimes it is blur. Good. Okay, so yesterday we start looking at job application letter. So usually, as I said, when you are applying for a job other than CV, you need to attach a application letter with it. Okay, so CV solely provide information, your education background, your qualification, work experience by using point form. So it is very factual and also is informative. So only information is provided in CV. However, by looking at your CV, I could not feel your passion or your sincerity, etc. Okay, so that's why we need to write an application letter to show that you have the passion or you really want to get the job. So yesterday, I asked you to write down some phrases you may use in your letter. Okay, from the beginning to the end. I look forward to hearing from you. I enclose my resume, which means CV, for your consideration, etc. So it is fine to copy some of the phrases in your letter. And in addition, we have looked at some sentence patterns yesterday. So the first one, not only, but also. So as I said, okay, you shouldn't, okay, in order to impress your potential employer, you shouldn't use simple sentence or sample sentences, although you can ensure the accuracy. Because usually when we use simple sentence, it is more accurate. Okay, we want to avoid the grammar mistake. However, if you keep using the pronoun I possess, I am experienced, it is very redundant and wordy, right? So that's why we need to use different sentence patterns. So the first one we covered yesterday is not only, but also. So if you are capable, you can use inversion too. Not only do I, not only am I. And then the second one, we have looked at is in spite of, okay? In spite of. So if you use in spite of, we must use a noun or noun phrase after in spite of. However, if you want to use a sentence, then you need to add the fact that. In spite of the fact that. Okay, one of you asked me, what is SV? What is SVO? Subject, verb, object, which means a complete sentence, a complete sentence. So after in spite of the fact that, then you need to have the subject, verb, object, a complete sentence. If you use in spite of without the fact that, then you just need a noun or noun phrase. Let me give you an example. In spite of the heavy rain, comma. So the heavy rain is the noun phrase. So I do not use the fact that, I just say in spite of the heavy rain, comma. He still goes to the basketball class, something like that, okay? But if you want to use the fact that, then you need to say in spite of the fact that it rains heavily just now, he still go to the basketball class. And then the next one we have looked at yesterday is the comparison. The longer you work, the more experience, the more knowledge you have. Okay, so 3-sentence pattern. Okay, let's go to the worksheet. Okay, you all have it, right? Am I right? Okay, can you turn to page 2? Page 2. Well, I have to stop the video in order to show you the overhead. Let me check, wait. Okay, can you see? So I would like you to turn to page 2. Okay, so first of all, you look at, okay, the format of the application letter. So basically, there are 2 styles. The first one is full block format, full block, which is this one. Okay, can you write it down, full block? Yeah. Okay, we call it full block. And the other one is indented format, this one. So what is the difference between the 2? Let me show you. So the major difference is the spacing and also the indent style. So can you see? So each paragraph were indented in the indented format. Okay. So when you type the letter, usually you just press 5 times for the spacing, or you tap. Okay. So you can have the spacing here at the beginning of each paragraph, but the width of the space must be consistent. Okay, must be consistent. And then here for the full block style, you see there are no space between. And the most important thing is here. Please pay attention because you need to follow the format in the senior form too. So you better choose one, okay, and then use it throughout the year, or even throughout the secondary, the senior forms. Understand? So don't change the format by yourself. There are only 2. The first one is block style, and the other one is indented style. And can you highlight this part? So if you choose to use the indented style, remember you put the closing and the signature on your right. However, the easiest one would be the block style. You just need to have everything aligned. Understand? Okay, you have to have everything aligned from dear, paragraph 1, the last paragraph, yours sincerely or faithfully, the closing, the signature, and also your position. Understand? Okay, so please write down the answer. So what did I say? The first one. I said, well, we have everything aligned at the very beginning of each section. We call it full block. Okay, please write it down. And the other one, we have space at the beginning of each paragraph. We call it indented. And then you put the closing and also the signature on the right-hand side, unlike the block style. Okay, so please write it down. So basically, block style is popular in business. Okay, that we start every single lines from the left margin. And then in the indented format, where we have the 4 elements aligned to the right margin, that is something I shown you, that includes the address, the date, the closing, and also the signature. Okay, please write it down. Okay, if you finish copying the notes, can you just press raise hand in your Zoom meeting so I know like how many of you have done? Good. Thanks. Okay, if you have finished, then please go to page 3. Well, there is an example of an application letter. Could you see it? From Dear Sir, Madam. So now can you please try to fill in the blanks? And then we check the answer maybe after 10 minutes. This one. Okay, application for the position of technician. Okay, do it now. Okay, please switch on your camera. I couldn't use my camera because like when I use the visualizer, I have to unplug the camera. Bob, Bob, where are you? If you turn it off again, please wait for the disciplinary slip tomorrow. I'll give you 2. Huh? Bob. Okay. So when you finish the fill in the blank same, please raise your hand. Okay, 5 more minutes. Okay, let's start. So I have a quick few questions to ask. Number 21.
Why?
Where are you?
What?
See your face.
Which the cycle. Okay.
Where are you? Where's 21? 21. I still don't see your face. Are you here? 21.
I'm here.
I don't see you in the screen.
Can I switch device? This device is not that suitable for.
So you should know about it at the beginning, right?
Yes.
Okay, 27. Can you tell me which style or which format is used in this letter? 27.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Do you mean the tense or?
Not tense, the style, the format. What format is used in this letter?
Formal.
Stand up. You stand up. Stand up. You count it by yourself. You stand up for 3 minutes. I said which format is used in this letter. We only have two choices: block style or indented. Okay, where's 27? Yes, okay, it's an indented style. Thanks. Sit down, please. Okay, so next time, please pay attention. So why is it indented? Because you can see the space, okay, at the beginning of each paragraph. And then at the end, the closing and the signature is on our right. Okay? Understand? So pay attention and remind yourself when you write the letter. How come the video doesn't work? Sorry, could you hear me? Could you hear me? Hello? Okay, good. But I don't know why the camera doesn't work. After I switch to the visualizer. Well, anyway, just pay attention. I don't think you do mind of not seeing me, right? Okay. Let me make it bigger. Okay, so let's look at the answer, and at the same time, I would like you to look at the language. So I'm interested in the position of technician, which you advertised in the South China Post on February 20 something. Okay, so yes, you can state the purpose of writing letter and also the source. Okay, maybe you have seen the job ad somewhere. Okay, so this one is an intended style, dear sir, madam, and then the spacing at the beginning of each paragraph. Second paragraph, I am a final year student in Hong Kong University of Science Technology. And because he is still a student, then he used future tense and will graduate with a bachelor degree in chemistry. So please highlight the time expression. Okay, in these 3 years. So this candidate is talking about the past, okay, and also now, because he says that, well, he is still a final year student in the university, right? So that's why he used present perfect tense. Okay, I have had a lot of exposure to lab environment. The lab courses in the program have enhanced. So we shouldn't use enhanced because that it is impossible to happen at once, right? So it's a continuous process. That's why, again, we use present perfect from the past till now until my graduation. I think the lab courses in the program have enhanced my skills. Okay? And then here, well, because you did those jobs already, setting up the instrument, conducting calibration, so you can use past tense. Here, present tense. I believe that this training should be of benefit to their lab, not to yourself only, to their company. Okay, so here, can anyone tell me, mainly when you talk about yourself, which tense should you use? Number 21, are you ready?
I'm here.
Okay. So when you are talking about yourself, your interests, your recent achievements, so what tense should you use?
Present.
Yes, present tense. So at the top of page 3, can you see the notes? Write your application letter with the correct tense. Can you write down? For the most part, use present tense as you're writing, because you are describing yourself. For example, you will talk about your personality, okay, your interests, your hobbies. So it is supposedly always true, right? So you use present tense. After all, your letter is something you are creating now. When you refer to your achievement, okay, so that is something you can see in paragraph 2. So please highlight or circle the word previous experience. So after the introduction to talk about his education, okay, then he move on to his past, okay, his experience. I've worked last summer, okay, again, please highlight last summer. So here you use past tense. I promoted new products and services of the company, strengthened, served, were, okay, that is something he had done in his previous job, okay. So at the top of the sentence, fill in the blanks about the tense, then you may write, when you refer to accomplishment or achievement, you use past tense. So in general, when your resume says you are currently employed, then remember to use the present tense, okay, if you're talking about now. So same here. After you talked about the past, then you go back to the present to talk about yourself. So that's why you use present tense again. I have confidence that I can fit in any position that involves close working relationship. Okay, so basically, well, if I cover this part, no, I should use black and then highlight gray. Okay, if I just delete this part, okay, the gray area, by just saying, hey, I have confidence that I can fit in any position that involves blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's say that you delete this part and then start the paragraph or description by using, okay, this description, this sentence, like I have confidence I can fit in any post. So it is weak. Okay, it is weak because you do not have any justification to support, okay, your description. Yes, it is overconfident. Okay, it is overconfidence. Very good. Okay, so however, if you put these at the end of the paragraph, right after okay, so you first you mentioned your job experience, okay, something you really did in the past, okay, and then after that you just slightly mention your strength, by saying that, oh, I'm confident that I can fit in any position, because you have already told him that, okay, you have done a lot. Okay, so that's why I said, like, when you describe yourself, let's say that you are a good person, I'm very responsible. Well, other than just using adjective to tell people that, oh, you are a good one, then you need something to support. Okay. Next, last paragraph. Very polite. Okay, I enclose, present tense, my resume for your consideration. I would be grateful to attend an interview to discuss my credential for the job, and I can be reached, blah, blah. So here you have to ask for an interview, but at the same time, you have to be polite and humble. Okay, so you shouldn't say like, I hope I can receive your reply by the end of this week. No, okay, you shouldn't order people to do something or arrange an interview for you. Okay, and then at the end, you put the closing and signature on your right hand side. Understand? So let me summarize. First of all, this one is a indented format, okay, application letter. Then first of all, you introduce yourself and state the purpose of writing the letter. After that, you may talk about your recent activities, the things that you are working on. And then you may talk about your past and then summarize your strengths. Okay, so if you think about the CV, everything is divided into a section, right? So for example, when you talk about your job experience, let's say you are the customer service officer, and then the next session you talk about your personality, confidence. Well, it is not easy to link two together, right? However, in the application letter, you can do this. Like after you mention your job experience, then you go straight to your personality. Like I am confident, okay, that I'm capable to get the job, something like that. Oh, doesn't matter if you here we use present tense because like how should I say, like the moment, like the letter when he's writing seems that you're in front of him, right? So you can use present tense, present perfect, fine. Okay, it's fine. It's just a minor concern. Okay, any question? Okay, last task of today. Can you go to page 4? Here is another application letter. However, this one we are not focusing on the tense. This one we focus on the verb tense like present tense, past tense, etc. In the second samples, can you see the one about associate consultant for pollution control? So now can you fill in the blanks by using correct preposition in, of, on, what else? For, of. Okay, you may start now. Say, raise your hand if you finished. Say, raise your hand if you have finished. Bob, are you here? And also 21 Mio, I can't see you.
Yes, sir.
Hi. Okay, good. So number 33. 33.
Yes.
Okay, what style is it? Is the letter?
Full block format.
Yeah, block style. And then you can see all the lines are aligned. And also when you write the closing and signature, you put it on the left. Okay, on the left. Okay, so let's do it together. In reply to your advertisement in the Western Express. So Western Express probably could be a magazine, newspaper. Okay, on the date in month on 20th of January 1999. I would like to apply for. Can you highlight apply for? They should be together. Okay. Apply the above position is wrong. Should be applied for something. Okay. Next paragraph. Again, present tense. I am a final year student of the Hong Kong University. Okay. And we'll graduate. Okay. We'll graduate with something. Okay. With the bachelor degree, science degree in chemical engineer in month. Okay. In June. Apart from that, I have also taken other courses about pollution control. So here he used present perfect tense because, well, he is counting the total number of courses he have taken, right? And okay, did anyone write preposition here? You shouldn't. Okay, last winter, last month, last week. So you don't need to say on, in, etc. You don't need a preposition here. I work as a technical trainee. Okay, both correct. You can say at the place, in the company, etc. Which specialize in design and construction of wastewater. Okay, again, please highlight involved in a project, involved in what else? A design, etc. Involved in, apply for. Okay, and then have to prepare 10 documents of various wastewater system. Again, please highlight responsible. Okay, I was responsible for, underline the ing. I am responsible for collecting homework in the class. So you use responsible for plus the gerund, ing. My final year project at university, okay, relative cost, something we are going to learn in the next module, in which refer to the project. Okay, I'm the group leader, and I have attached a copy of my resume for your reference. Okay, please highlight it for your reference. I have attached my certificates for your reference. Okay, last one. My education experience have given me solid background, okay? A solid background in the area of pollution control, very convincing. Because if you look at his education, the project he did. Okay, everything here is related to pollution control. Okay, to further apply my expertise in this area. Okay, please highlight it. The apply here has different meaning from the apply there in the introduction. So here means like you want to get it. Okay, apply for. Here, apply means like how you use your knowledge. Okay, use. So the substitution can be use my expertise. Okay, applied my expertise in this area. So although they have the same spelling, but they have different meaning. I would like to pursue a career at your organization. Okay, so that will be great. Okay, I think this one is a bit brief. This one is a bit brief. Well, if you just say like, I would like to pursue a career at your organization. Well, I expect some elaboration, telling me why you choose this organization, right? Well, I would like to pursue a career at your organization because blah, blah, blah. Okay, I would be pleased to attend an interview to discuss. Okay, please highlight the word eligibility. Okay, it means availability. Eligibility means whether he fits the position. Okay, not availability. Sorry, eligibility, whether he is qualified for the position. Okay. And here I can be reached. Passive voice. I can be reached. PP form on 2345679. Okay. And then you put the closing and signature on your left hand side. Okay, so I would like you guys to go online and search for an example, a sample of application letter. Okay, so bring it back tomorrow. You print it out, okay, if you can, and then do the same thing. You first of all, maybe you use pink to highlight all the verb tense, will, present tense, present perfect, etc. And then you use blue or green to highlight the preposition. And then at the end, tell me the letter is in block style or indented style. Okay, so usually approximately the length of an application letter should be within 1 page. You can see there are only 5 to 6 short paragraphs. Okay, this one is a bit longer. Okay, more details. However, you still can see there are only 4 paragraphs. Okay, should be within 1 page to talk about yourself, to link your work experience to your personality, etc. Understand? So find one sample of application letter and then highlight the verb tense and also the preposition. And then the third thing is tell me the style. Understand? Okay. Here is another example. Okay, can you read it now? Can you read it now? You can see the beginning is a bit different, but you may look at again the tense and also the preposition now. Okay, this one. So again, you greet the employer or the person first, dear Mr. Chen, and then you can actually put this one at the in the center or on your left hand side. Application for the post. Post means position of assistant manager. Here again, this person states the source of the job ad. Okay, reading your advertisement for an assistant manager. You advertise in East China Morning Post on 12. I'm interested in the position and would like to apply for it. Okay, short and clear. Here, this person used past tense because he did it. Okay, he finished it already. Present tense, I am currently working for JT Clothing Shop, and present perfect have held the post of assistant store manager for 3 years. Can you see? Present tense, present perfect, and the time expression for 3 years. I have also been holding the Best Employee Award for 2 consecutive years. So that is something he achieved, he or she achieved, okay, in the past. Also, it is possible to mention the your job responsibilities, slightly mention, okay? Quite similar to your CV, but you just in the job application letter, you just link everything together and make it more reasonable and convincing. Do you understand what I mean? Okay. So here is the sentence structure. This experience, okay, the points that she mentioned, not only have trained me to work under pressure. So do you remember in CV you may write like can work under pressure, right? So now here you use the job ad, okay, to job application letter to justify why you can work under pressure. See, okay, I have done this and that, and those experience have already trained me to work under pressure. So very convincing, right? And but also gave me the chance to cooperate with other staff in the store. So again, it is justified by telling the employer that about your job experience. Okay, so in the job ad, usually you just say, in the CV, you just say, can work under pressure, can work with others well. Do you remember, right? So in point form, but now in the job application letter, you make it more clear. Here, I believe that I am the ideal candidate for the post, other than having plenty of relevant experience. So she used the experiences to convince that, okay, I am the best choice. And the next linkers beside also, I have confidence that I can meet your requirement. So you can't just say, I am good enough, I'm the best choice, I have confidence at the beginning. No, you need to tell me something real first. And then at the end, same, and then the signature. So this one obviously is a block style. Any question? Okay, so now 5 minutes left. You may go online and search for a sample of application letter and then print it out and do the highlighting and bring it back tomorrow. Okay, you may do your work now. 5 minutes left. So maybe you can search the work that you are going to apply for. That is based on the CV, okay? And then you just type, for example, application letter of engineer, something like that. Then see whether you can find something online. Okay, so if you are able to find the application letter and no question, you may go. Remember, tomorrow everyone must submit the quiz with correction and parent signature. For the application letter, you may just show it to me in the lesson. Understand? So 2 things tomorrow. Goodbye.